Hey guys, Chimera Gamer here. How's it going? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV with me. For those who were here with me yesterday, you might remember, or those who weren't here, we just found the Golden City. So now we're going to get ready for the Ascension ceremony, as it were, for Wuklamont. I'm excited, but I'm also hoping to get some more answers about the Golden Age. Also, apparently the game snuck in and didn't let me know that I actually got a new pair of swords. And I am loving them. Like, look at this. And then when you do a double attack and turn them into 2-1, look at that. Doesn't that just look gorgeous? It does to me. So I'm pretty happy. While I'm speaking with Shweshka, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Alright, looks like we're getting story time, y'all. Welcome back, and may I congratulate you on Wokelmon's victory in the Rite of Succession. It is our great honor to host the comrades of our future Dawn servant. Such a grand journey has doubtlessly left you fatigued. Please relax, enjoy your stay. Don't mind if I do. Sometime later. Okay. I guess we were taking a nap. Oh, Kona. Surprised to see me? I suppose it's only natural. May I come in? I haven't properly thanked you. Hmm? That my sister was able to realize her potential is testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly you. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. I only did as you might have in my position. My primary business in calling is to deliver a message from Lamatine. As you will know, after the Ascension ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. She has expressed a desire for you to accept a post within her administration. What? While making no mention of me. That doesn't sound like her. You needn't decide this immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you after the ceremony. Whether you continue to assist Lemon or not is up to you. That is all, if you'll excuse me. I'm kind of shocked. You have become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. But believe me when I say that I hope you'll stay by her side. That's... The thing is, I don't think I can. Because that's not my place. Like, don't get me wrong, Tulial is awesome and all that, but as an adventurer and basically of who I am, I can't place roots in places like this. Especially in the government. It's like putting a nuke somewhere. At least that's how it is so far. And thus it arrived. The day of the Dawn Servant's Ascension ceremony. Oh, this should be exciting. Wow, there's a lot more people than I expected.
What a crowd! As befits the changing of dawn servants.
I wonder what that is.
It's starting.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
Now, if only that guy would wake up.
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least.
Mm-hmm.
People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the city of gold. My daughter, Wuklamat.
Good for her. Like, we knew it was going to happen, but still, good for her.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tulihiolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors.
I will say it's been a joy watching her grow up.
And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered. I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shebruk Pibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community, for we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
Oh, look at those smiles.
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihyolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness.
That's a good leader right there.
Because my journey has taught me one thing above all else. Your happiness is my happiness!
Oh. Was not expecting this kind of song.
I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
What?
Oh dear. What is she doing?
Oh no.
Yeah. My father led Tulihyolol to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his 2 heads. But my one head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else.
Oh. I think I know what she's doing.
Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack. So what do you say? Be Dawn Servant with me, Kona!
I fucking knew it.
Ramachi, are you certain?
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn Servant.
Actually, that's pretty good. I really like that.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north.
I want to see the trains.
I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tulihyolol prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. my esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
These two are good beans. I don't think he expected that at all.
Glad this didn't go to waste.
Oh no, what did you do? Is it a new saga? Oh.
This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tulihiola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
I mean, that probably took a while.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
With this, both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud.
Why won't he wake?
Of course you knew. It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
No.
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't want to believe it.
Damn.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease. And then
Fuck.
he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard. But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself.
Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolol.
Man, that's sad. Bit bittersweet too with what's going on, but damn. Can't imagine what he's been through. Having to deal with that for 3 years? His brother being dead beside him? Shit. she might have told someone what she was planning, but Wuklamont does not act without best interests of her people in mind. The head of reason was very wise indeed to devise something so elaborate and meaningful as the right of succession. 'Tis a shame he could not be here to bear witness to the end. A bitter celebration, to be sure, but I'm glad Wuklamont finally got the recognition she deserves. Wuklamont was brilliant up there, wasn't she? She was. The part with the second promise was surprising, but between the two of them, I dare say our new Dawn Servant will be capable of anything. The future of Tuliliol is bright indeed. Still, what are they gonna do about the whole, like, the head of reason being dead? Earlier in Noctula. Oh? Oh! What's this Elric doing here? Wonder what they got going on.
Changes in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
Yeah, like, I can't imagine how old he is. Oh, shit! What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? The head of reason was very wise. Crowd is brimming with pride. I bet. Wuklamont has truly come into her own, has she not? Indeed, even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic spontaneity, as evidenced by her nomination of Kona as fellow Dawn servant. As sudden as it was, I would like to believe she gave it all due consideration. She could do far worse. Kona completed every feat except the last. Now he only forfeited to help Wuklamont secure victory. I look forward to seeing how Tuliliol will prosper under their care. Everyone, thank you for coming. I could see you all perfectly from up there. That was an impressive speech, Dawn Servant. I told you, no titles. Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're nothing less than family. So, like my family does, I like you all to call me Lamenti. It'll be my honor, Lamenti. Thank you. It means a lot to me. It would also be my honor to call you Lamenti. Mine as well. Indeed, consider us your Eorzean cousins, if such a notion appeals to you. Eorzean cousins. It's a little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. There's still lots I'd like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who visited for the occasion. Could you wait for me here? Of course. We'll keep ourselves entertained. That said, would you join me, Maxwell? Oh, okay. Wonderful. Come and meet me outside the Winged Walk, then. It's unusual to see her without her axe, actually. I guess she doesn't need it when she's in the capital. Alright. Ready? Let's go. Our first stop is Antati's Tacos. And not just for a snack, I promise. Wukibu and Mabalu should be there. Alright, let's head on over there. God, I love this music. But yeah, we're gonna do a quick tour, it seems, of her new kingdom. Plus, this also gives me reason to listen to more of this music, because I absolutely love the music here. Maybe I'll finally get some tacos. I bet those things. Guy says these tacos are addicting. I bet. Dawn 7 Wuklamont. Oh, she was marvelous up there, wasn't she? I simply wept with joy. It's been a while since I've made it to the capital. I'm glad to find it so lively. Ukalali! Oh, Kali. These tacos are delicious. They'll no doubt even tastier if topped with reeds, of course. Dawn 7 Wuklamont. Words cannot well express the profound joy for your ascension has brought me. No need for formalities. I'm still the same old me. Alright then, I shall forego formalities. But I cannot. You are a Dawn servant. Too disrespectful if it's to address you without your due title. As Dawn servant, I'm ordering you to not bother with formalities. Alright then, I won't bother anymore. Every single time. I could more easily converse with a drunken alpaca. Thank you for helping Wuklamont become Dawn servant, Maxwell. Political opinions in our community may have been divided, but a Dawn servant decision presents us all with prime opportunity. Which is why I convinced everyone to participate in the commemorative sales campaign. Of course. My wonderful plan, though. My first big undertaking as a merchant. I do like the sound of a sale, as long as I'm not persuaded by too much. It's so good to see all of you again. I wanted to personally thank each of you for all your help. The feat of reeds and the feat of gold were my first true test as claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the right of succession before I fully understood its importance. Now that you've given me a taste of celebrating culture, I can't wait to see what else Tululiola has to offer. In Zoctorel, for instance. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I would be happy to offer my services as a tutor should you desire them. think of no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Kona as well. Your duties as a Dawn Servant will be plentiful, but don't forget your promise to attend the Ilihana next season. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. When I made a name for myself as a merchant, I've come by the palace and tell you all about my biggest sales. I look forward to it. I've been personally attending to your alpaca's care. Here we hope to see you at the ranch again. Tell me Fluffy Spit-filled friend Wolvermont will visit soon. Anyway, you have to excuse us. Oh, you haven't seen Fortune around here, have you? Tall, slim fellow with long, pointy ears. I saw a man matching that description by the weapons dealer in Bayside Bevy, in the company of a Mobin and a pair of Yokoi, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy, got it. Yes, just straight up just a tour of the city. Enjoy the festivities, everyone, and the tacos. I want tacos, even though I had some yesterday. I don't think you can ever have too many tacos. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's about the same distance if we just run there. Jeez, I can never get over how big they are. The citizens behold the High Luminary with awe. No doubt few have seen one of his station, or his stature. I have not come to Tuliyol in quite some time. Potfin Rockrock is grateful for his meat gain. Look, Dawn Servant, Maxwell, you honor us with your presence. Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the journey to Tuliyol isn't a short one. Long road worth the travel to congratulate new Dawn Servants. To hear the head of reason have passed bring me sorrow. But we who remember him well ensure he lives on. May the accolades of his day be his offerings to the future he envisioned. The High Luminary and I attended on behalf of Wollar's Echo. Had our people come in mass, we would have been an obstruction. Nonsense. You're always welcome. All of you. This is your city as much as anyone's. I'm glad to see you hail and whole, Maxwell. If I know little of the particulars, I can only imagine your latest adventure has been both long and colorful. Beginning with our new shipwreck, if you'll remember. Yet we still stand celebrating the ascension of your claimant. When my journey began, I thought only of preserving the peace that my father worked so hard to create. But the feat of Potts and the feat of Proof and the feat of Vice showed me that peace is not simply the absence of war. Being able to live together in safety and happiness, that was what my father envisioned for this nation. That's the Tuliyol I want for you all. So I promise you this. As Dawn Servant, I will do everything I can to bring the same happiness to the bandits in Kuzumuka, Nayokoi, and Shirogar Sultan. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so may the shipyard come to accept your peace. The beliefs have stood for a millennium. While not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Well, that could be predetermined. They'll come around eventually, mark my words. I can vouch for the efficacy of such determination. Thanks to the Moblin's hospitality, I've been able to rediscover the joy of my craft and honor my father's legacy. Now that good living is secure, the village overflows with fuel smiles. Such cooperation between Hellpans and Potsworn is the very spirit of a healthy pot pack. A partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. There's some other people I'd like to see, so we should take our leave. Let's try and find Hunmaruk. Is that Brox? I believe I saw him on the sands below. William Sands, thank you. Enjoy your time in the city, and remember, this will always be your home too. This should be interesting because that is technically her father. Ah, look. It's Baku Jaja's parents. You must think my attendance in congruence to such an auspicious occasion. Yes, Autarch of Mamok, I have a duty to represent the goodwill of my people. What a wonderful variety of foods and flavors they have here. I must be sure to bring some home for the others. Oh, they'll go crazy over the tacos. My. Your honors with your personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. No, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just Woklama. More than just, I'd say. You've grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so. But big events like this make me wonder, you know? What my birth parents might say if they knew. I imagine they say that it fills their hearts with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you have become. I owe you my thanks as well, for fulfilling your promise to me. I told Boko Jaja to stay with us so we could all congratulate you in person. But he marched off, muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. The boy needs purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too obliging for his own good. I'm sure he'll find it in his own time, especially if he knows his family is there for him. That we are. By the by, have you seen Kenamarine anywhere? In Kanawaka, that is? Kenamarine was it? A strong name, if a bit exotic. I called upon him before leaving Mamok, but he wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him in the ceremony either. The first promise was nobly absent as well, though I assumed he required time to salve his injured pride. Everyone thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. Whoops. As for Tamwaka, I'm sure he's around here somewhere, or ready to appear when we least expect him. We best be going, but relax, enjoy, and make yourself at home. Come and visit us anytime. Alright, I think I found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others in the winged walk. Alright, let's head on back up. So yeah, we're going to have to go via Ethernet. Alright. Ghoul Jaja stopped by to offer his thanks for our support. He also bade me extend his gratitude to you for assisting a concerned father. I'm not sure what he meant by it, but I assume you do. Oh, you're back. Edinburgh was just regaling us with a story of Lamenti from when they were little. What, the one about the taco? It was basically clean when I found it. Or, no, the one about Papa's feathers? Look, I didn't know where else to wipe my nose, and I was too little to know better. There are rumors that Golul Jaja may go on pilgrimage now that he is no longer Dawn Servant. Though I'm sure the transition process will keep him in the capital for some time yet. Welcome back. Hope you didn't rush on our account.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tulichola with me.
But you know I can't.
I'm not forcing you, of course. But should you wish it, you'll always have a place here. Ah, that's right. This is for you.
Oh?
A permit granting passage to Shatural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see.
Oh, okay.
An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no?
Oh, she knows me too well now.
I can't believe our journey is over already.
Is it though?
You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn Servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
Oh, his mentor?
What about the rest of you?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald. By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it, and by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tuliyollal as well.
That one's a given.
By all means, your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shaktural, perhaps?
You know it. That's the plan.
Of course. You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
It'd be a waste.
Then perhaps we could travel together?
Sure.
The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural. If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Shaktural Skygate.
Oh, we're going by dirigible? Good to know. Oh, come on. Don't be so shy.
We're friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
You know, this is a sweet ending to this part of the story. I like it. Maybe a little on the simple side for some, but I like simple endings. Despite the fact there's something going on in the background, it looks like. Alright. To the Skygate. Be faster if I go this way. Okay. Here. There's Annabelle. Hopefully it wasn't waiting too long for us. Past these gates, and over the bridge lies Lacteral. You have your permit, yes? Packed and ready? No last minute stops to make before we leave? Forgive me. I'm afraid traveling with our new Dawn servant may have scarred me for life. I mean, fair. I mean, don't get me wrong. She was a great companion to walk with, but whew, got into a lot of messes. Oh no. He's the one that attacked. Oh no. I'm kind of concerned, y'all. Don't do it. Don't open that gate. This is the gate to the Golden City. 2 decades ago, your father begged me to transcribe a letter to a scholar across the salt, petitioning the study of this place. What he discovered was something the Dawn Servant feared enough to seal away forever. So we thought until the right's objective became the City of Gold. But to think that Tonqua would be entrusted with its safekeeping. Had I known that the doddering old fool carried a set of keystones, we might have spared ourselves those tiresome feats. Great power sleeps here, and with it, you shall attain your birthright. So you say. Yet the new Dawn Servants succeeded where I could not. Taking their throne will be no easy task. The resilient son underestimates his own potential. There's no need for worry. The hell is that? I liberated the key from the Dawn Servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gates. You will gain all you were denied. The right, your father's shade. These bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. Seize your future promise. Open the gate and become the ruler you were destined to be. Oh, this is bad. It's working. And there? Can you hear me? At last. Who's there? Show yourself. If only I could. Alas, this gate will not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. Then you are a guardian of the city's great power? I do not claim this power is great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire. To remake worlds. Is that so? Oh, I don't like that smile. Ooh, boy. Fascinating. Name your price then, for my desire is the world itself. Yes, yes. The resilient sun rises. Together we shall create a nation worthy of our rule. Promise. Why? Well, I'm not surprised. The useless tool is cast aside. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. As you wish, but in exchange. Oh dear. This is bad, really bad. Ooh, sweet muffin? Erneville is ready to set off. Good. Ready to get underway? Then present your travel pass to that guard and let us be off. You won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. The British Zactardal is a wonder in its own right. Ooh, I can't wait. Ooh, I love that armor. The gate is barred to all save those with express permission from one of the Dawn Servants. Signed by Val Clamont herself. My apologies, sir. If you would just wait here just a moment. Man, that's a nice looking armor. All right. On to the next journey, y'all.
Shall we then?
We shall. Damn, that's a big-ass bridge. I swear, this song always gives me goosebumps because it's always like the beginning of a huge journey. And those get me excited all the time. Look how expansive that is.
On the far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shaloni, where the sun guides in the Shatona tongue. A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered.
Oh, fuck.
Embracing this opportunity, Vau Kona supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel. Each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
It's like the Wild West. Literally, look at it. That looks like an old school gold mine town right there.
My home, Yasulani, lies past Shaloni. It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier. As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
They're buffalo. Look at me, so excited. Well, what we have here? Short on run leak. Afraid so. If one suffices, I have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need two, then you'll have to wait. Ah. The Nornrik have been acting strangely of late, more easily spooked and otherwise disagreeable. Picking out the few fit for renting out proving bothersome work. They're usually so docile, and the ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either. But much has changed since the last I was here. Not the best start to our journey. Still, the train station isn't far, seeing as we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. About that, sir. As we'll travel as you look, it's not only the Runrik that's been giving us trouble. Other wildlife has shown signs of aggression too. The merchants should be returning soon with one of our beasts. Stick around until they do. I'll see you both on Runrik for a safer trip. Your offer is most appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about the wildlife. Whatever gets where we're going faster. Even if you left now, waiting for the road rig would be faster than walking, and safer besides. You'll be back on the road before you know it, I promise. And then we have it. Right, change of plans. There's a small town nearby. We can pass the time there while waiting. Are we going to a saloon? Take it if you're heading to a Hushwall, then I'll have a man bring the Runrik over there. Just mind yourself around the drunkards and troublemakers, eh? We get to go to a saloon, y'all! Oh, definitely not that. There we go. Oh, there's one north. There it is. Right up those stairs. I mean, this looks like an old... Yeah, this is an old school Wild West town. I freaking love this. Gotta get that attunement. And this is actually the perfect time right now to take a quick break, everybody who's watching. Take this time to get a snack, something to drink, and I'll be right back. And we're back, folks. How's everybody doing? Hopefully y'all got your snacks, got to use the restroom, got something to water, got something to drink with and all that. And we're gonna continue on. Let's see, we're going to the saloon, it looks like. I mean, look at this place. Yeah, this is straight up an old Wild West. Last time I was here, it was a little more than a camp with a shop or three.
Well, well. It's become a proper town.
No kidding. Where is everybody, though?
Hey!
Now hold on a minute.
Some sort of trouble.
Certainly seems like it.
I'm talking to you, you old bastard.
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Oh, no.
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the deputy chief of the Dust Watch.
Oh, that's...
And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny? They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
Yeah, this is an old school spaghetti
I'd
western
heard the
right here.
peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Still can't get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat?
Oh my god.
Treat me like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Oh, stubborn little runt. Listen here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch. Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time. Lest you hurt my feelings.
Fine! If that's how it's gonna be.
Uh-oh. Don't do it.
I wouldn't if I were you.
It's a Stynian!
Is that?
So that's where he's been.
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
What?
Hey!
What are you doing, Zekua? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute! You sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
You want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekawa is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends. But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
I'm getting
Now,
a weird
if you'll
feeling about
excuse me,
this.
I'll go make my rounds.
Was not expecting to see Estinian over here, but kind of fits him.
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd. Talk is rife, there's a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Yep.
Aye, the contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show our friends some of Shak Tural. What brings you north?
Probably the same.
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
I knew it. Honestly, going wherever the wind blows, eh?
Gulul Jaja compensated me rather generously for our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future.
I gotta say though, I kind of love this fit on him. Like, it always looks great on him.
But for now, I shall be moving on.
Really?
Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it. They're surprisingly delicious.
But we don't serve Sabotender here.
The... Oh no. He got bamboozled again. No sooner did we set out than we returned into excitement. At least no one was hurt, for now. This Dust Watch has their work cut out for them. For as long as I can remember, all disputes, big or small, were settled by dueling. The peoples of Shaloni rarely saw eye to eye, and for better or worse, it was the simplest way to settle differences. Since most would sooner not risk their lives, though, it encouraged parties to pursue peaceful resolutions in a roundabout fashion. The Dust Watch was likely established by supporters of Kona, preferring peace by be enforced through the formal rule of law. A reasonable stance, all things considered. If things ever got out of hand, the Landsguard would be forced to step in. What freedom they would now would be lost under Zaralja's authority. All of which is to say that unless a lengthy stay in the jailhouse appeals to you, be mindful of how you handled your arms in town. I think we both know I wouldn't do anything that stupid. Also, I don't need these. I should like to think the stableman has arrived with a runner by now. I'll go on ahead to check. If you don't want to have a look around, then be my guest. Come and find us when you have your fill. Well, let's go ahead and see what's going on. Let's see. Alright, good to know. Weapons? What you got? Nothing good, it looks like. Oh, these are what I had. Can you fix my stuff? Alright, let's head on back. They are big, I tell ya. Oh, looks like they got a second one for us. Now that I think on it, this is the first time I've traveled with only a single companion. It makes for fewer complications. Well, glad to know you don't think I'm a complication. The friend I take it? Sorry to have kept you both waiting. Unruly wildlife's not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. Also been a rise in robberies targeting merchants. As a result, we got a lengthy list of folks wanting to use our Runrik. Which is why I had to ask that you stop at Sheswan Springs. That's fine, of course. That's why you haven't the Dust Watch dealt with this banditry. Kamika and his fellows are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them all up is easier said than done. If you have anything of value, you want to take care. Thank you for your warning. We'll be sure to stay vigilant. Right then, if you're ready to set off, I'll see you on your way. I think we're ready. Ready? Then saddle up. Your friend seems to know the way, so I won't bother giving you directions. Jesus, these things are huge. This is your first time, so let's take it slow. Take care to not let it toss you. I continue to be struck by how much Shaloni has changed. That town we just visited wasn't even here several years ago. With few reliable opportunities to replenish water supplies, travelers turn to no-pail tenders. Not just for the water in their stems, mind, their fruits are also said to be both nutritious and delicious. Oh? See that hole there? Some might hope to find water there, but it's brimming. The eruption of flames from within make spectacle, inspiring cautionary tales for people who wander too close. The Waliki, meanwhile, show great reverence to the ceruleum and its blue flames. But that is a discussion for another time. We're here. A good thing for these Runrik. Oh, we found another town. No sooner did we dismount, but then the next passengers are already on their way. They really are short on Runrik. Now then. This is Shizawizzi Springs, perhaps the busiest town here in Shaloni. People travel here from all over hoping to find their fortune. The change come to Hulaswani was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. The station is on the eastern side of town, but there should still be time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of my mentor. Iyate is her name, and if she's learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'll never let me hear the end of it. She set out from our village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she traveled about Tyrol. I can be assumed she too came here seeking greater opportunities. In any case, let's see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. Alright, let's hit that aetherite. I love that this opportunity is given us to explore this area, and then we get to see basically old Wild West. Man, look at all that cerulean. Ah, there we go. Yes, I am Ayate, and who might you be? He is my friend. Could it be? Goodness, it is. Illetni Aaronville, yes. A man grown. You were such a darling little thing as a child. You know, it's only been 3 years since we last spoke. Really? Only 3? I suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while, living as long as we do. Well, this is Ayate. She's known my mentor since we were children. Nice to meet you. Never thought I'd see the day you travel with company. You really have grown, Ellen Shopping. Is that what they call you here? Alright. I was born Elena Shopaya. I adopted a new name when I became a gleaner, one that adheres to Eastern deer conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate if you would continue using my chosen name. A homecoming? You know, I've been thinking of paying the old stomping grounds a visit myself. It would be good to see Tochuya again. She's the finest archer I know. Ilnishapaya's mother and mentor. Every time I drop by, she's treated us to a veritable feast prepared with the fresh game she's hunted herself. You're impressive with the bow too, Yate, even among the Shatona. Oh, I couldn't compare to Tochuya, but her skill at arms pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what earned her place among the Golojaw's traveling companions, after all. Oh shit! Really? She was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Tyrell lifted a fire in her. Even now Elian Neshepos was born, she often left him in my care, so that she would embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. Oh, how you would cry and beg her to take you along. It must have been hard on you. Ayate, please. What? We're all friends here, aren't we? No matter how many times he asked, the answer was always the same. You can come when you prove you're a true explorer. Last did she tasked me with finding the Golden City. Despite my best efforts, all paths led to nowhere. I assumed it was but a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. But it was real, and we found it. You found it? As part of the rite of succession, I assumed everyone had heard. That's amazing. Oh, she'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. So we're going to meet Aaronville's mother. Oh, I am excited. I thought it was just a mentor. Well, we should be on our way. Thank you so much for stopping by. Give me a best to Tochuya. Help! I need help! Uh-oh. What's that about? We'll investigate. Please wait here. Oh, I'm nervous now. Oh, this should be interesting. No doubt these are the infamous local bandits. Please, you have to help. I've been robbed. It's Amika, Wooklemon's nursemaid. Enerville, Maxwell. Come any closer and we'll slit her throat from ear to ear. If you so much as nick her skin, you won't live to regret it. Oh yeah? Hold on. Did you say this is Wooklemon's nursemaid? Maybe this ain't such a good idea. Take the goods to the boss. We'll deal with this. Please, you have to give it back. I'm going after Namika. This light I'll leave to you. Cocky bastard. I'll hang him by the ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. The hell you are. We can deal with him later. First we need to put this one in the dirt. Oh, are we sure about that? He doesn't know when to quit. Well, that was fast. And of course I summon a flying mount. There we go. Southwest, we're not even going that direction, so we'll have to get the current later. Oh, it's gonna be beyond it, huh? No need to worry, she's fine. Thank you. I don't know what we've done without you. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea where they headed. You said they stole something from you. A bracelet. It was a parting gift from Wooklemon. I see. Close as you two were, I can only imagine how much it meant to you. But what brings you all this way? With the right of succession ended, and Wooklemon crowned as the next Dawn Servant, she is ready to stand on her own. I told her as much, and my plans to return home to Yeshalani she gave me the bracelet that I always remember our time together. It's filled me with such joy. I want everyone to know. Everyone to see this wonderful gift given to me by the vow of resolve. Now it's gone. I would let them take every coin in my name, if only they left me that bracelet. I would ask what you intend to do, but I know that look. We're getting that bracelet back. Please, you mustn't put yourself in harm's way for my sake. Oh, please. This is going to be like a picnic for me. I can assure you, no harm will come to us. Maxwell will make certain of that. I understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint, lest you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well, to be sure all proceeds as it should? I don't know what to say. I can see why Wooklemon puts so much faith in you both. Before anything else, let's steer back to Sheshwawani Springs. She'll be safer in town, and with Ayate there to keep an eye on her, we should have nothing to worry about. Thank you, both of you. Alright, let's get her back. Figure it'll be faster this way. Alright, let's go tell Ayate the plan. Hopefully she's more than willing to help out. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for you to get involved in this. A number of Ayate's mining fellows are here as well. Namika is in good hands. Ehrenfeld told me what happened, and you needn't worry about Namika. If those bandits should find us, I'll kick up a fuss and see them driven off. That bracelet meant everything to her, and those bastards wouldn't even care if they knew. Makes me sick. But at least she's safe, and I know you set things right. Ooh. That might be the... Oh, there we go, that one. Ehrenfeld composed demeanor belies his eagerness to help Namika. Alright, let's go and recover that bracelet. While I have nothing but contempt for these bandits, as this involves a gift from Ukulan, we must be mindful how our actions might reflect upon her. I doubt Namika would find joy in returning a said gift of lives were taken in the process. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave to the Death Watch. Well, no. That makes me think you're strong. Really strong, aren't you? No more than any other adventurer. Aren't we humble now? But the matter of fact, what you say, it makes me think it's tremendously understatement. Maybe. If your curiosity has been sated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let's see. Well, of late there's been talk about some unsavory types coming and going from Tonatoyal to the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. Now that Cerulean Extraction is a big business, no one wants to waste their time picking at the dried up veins there. Sounds like a perfect lair for bandits, not to mention the one with the bracelet fled in that direction. So you'll be investigating that place? I can let the Death Watch know if you like. No, not yet. It'd be best if we went alone. There's something I'd like to ascertain, if you have no objection. Right then, let's be off. Is it a possibility that the Death Watch is corrupt? Alright, let's head on over there. Alright. Oh, we're not too far away. Looks like there's a few creatures that are based off of the Cerulean that's around here. Cerule Anala. Okay. That must be the abandoned town over there. It seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. Oh, there's a few of them. They made no attempt to conceal their presence. How can the Dust Watch not have noticed by now? Maybe because they have a deal made or something. A question for another time. First, we must find the bracelet. I don't see the bandit who has it. Perhaps they are in one of the buildings. Ramshackle as they are, it should prove a simple thing to eavesdrop them on anyone inside. If you go and have a look around, I'll keep watch for trouble. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have this up. The bandits will not notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop on the inside. As you lean in to listen, you begin to pick out voices in the muffled chatter. Don't know where we'd be without him. Probably shoveling sand, praying we strike it rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work the mines with easier money to be had. Now when we got a boss who can keep the Dust Watch off our backs, ha! Oh, hey, watch what you say. The one's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so, but ever believe one of the sainted souls was running our crew? That drunk who bought your story about the gold shitting alpaca, am I right? Okay. Good to know. Oh, there's an Aether Current right there. Sure, dance with me. Let's go ahead and get that Aether Current before we eavesdrop. Let me out of here, you bastard. Shut your mouth, you sniveling little brat. Make me. I'll get you back for framing my friends. The vulture must evolve. You tell him he can eat shit. How about we give you the chance to tell him yourself? We'll see how tough you are then. That's not good. The bandits who took the bracelet may be in this building. Have a listen and see what you can find out. As you lean in to listen, or we already got that part. I brought back a prize you're gonna love, boss. Have a look at this bracelet. Beautiful, ain't it? That was made by a famous artisan. You idiot! How are we supposed to move something like this without attracting attention? Boss, please. Please, I'm sorry. Reckon we can find a sailor who wouldn't ask questions. Sell it for a song. Here's your reward. And don't bring me this kind of grief again. I won't, boss. Thank you. Finish, are we? Let's retreat for now. So are we able to learn anything? Yeah, it turns out the Guard is corrupt. The leader is a man of the Dust Watch. That'll explain why these bandits have been able to do as they please. And you say they gave the bracelet to him? Seems we have our work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else or no? Somebody's in there. See, walk up. That's the boy who confronted one of the officers in town, isn't it? You say they threatened to take him to speak with the Vulture. Their leader's alias, no doubt. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. Well then, not only do we have a better idea of who's behind the recent rash of robberies in this wall, we also know he has the bracelet. Retrieving without bloodshed will prove difficult, though, if he's that quick with to point a gun at his own underlings. We need to get him alone. You're right. If we confront him with his henchmen around, a violent outcome is all but guaranteed. I might have a plan. There's a small settlement to the southeast of here. Udo Watson in Wasa. Meet there and explain everything. Jeez, I'm not sure I said that name right. Alright, let's head on back. And we're going the opposite direction of that one. Oh, that's ceruleum. Very, very clever. You got 3 heads? Okay. If we were to retrieve the bracelet without conflict, it won't be done bargaining in through the front door. We have to lure him out. To do that, we avail ourselves of Yehesia, dragon-like creatures that live to the south of here. It's their breeding season, you see, and the males will flock to the scent of the female in heat. With a few ingredients and a sample of their feces, I can create an intestine that resembles the scent when burned. We can then lure the Yahisiwa into the bandit's hideout, flushing out the vulture in his game. Then, when they contend with our flying friends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask that you collect the excrement. While I see to that, I will go and procure the remaining ingredients. And before you say anything, I do not ask this because your aversion to feces. Because any aversion to feces, it would simply be easier for me to find the specific species of wild plants we require. Here, take this pouch, see it filled, and I'll handle the rest. Right. Alright, let me clear this out. We don't need that. Don't need that. There we go. Always stuck with poop duty, it seems. Oh, they're pterodactyls. Cool. Huh, no drop-ins here. Interesting. Let's check over here. Okay, nothing there. What about here? Don't mind me. Or not. Oh, they got stunned. Okay. I'm kind of shocked. I forgot that my chocobo can do that now. You find a pile of Yehisiwa droppings and gingerly scoop them into your pouch. I can only imagine how bad it smells. And they have triceratops here. This is literally the Wild West meets dinosaurs. Finished already, are we? Excellent, this will do nicely. All that's left is to mix the feces with the tumberclaw fibers, dried non-platender roots, and generous helping of animal fat. Come, let's get back to the Tornatinwa. Alright, time to stink up the place. So are these just golems? Or are they like rock creatures? I'm wondering that. Alright, time to set up the ambush. Everything's ready. Time to set our plan into motion. And we'll eat this real quick. I need to sell that. Enderville's gaze is fixed on the bandits' hideout. A fair number appear to be gathered inside. Now's our chance. I will keep watch from here. The attractant I leave to you. Toss it into the bonfire near the middle of town. The Yehisiwa will come soon after. Alright. Here goes. We'll hold off on that. Alright. Let's try that again. Alright, let the games begin. What's that smell? Ugh, that reeks. What did you put in that fire? Wasn't me, I swear. Did something die? Someone want to explain the ungodly stench to me? I fucking knew it. Shit, he put it in his pocket. I can't take it. Boss, over there. Huh? What in the world? Ah! Run for your lives! So the smoke's what drew them here. I swear, when I find out who did this... I say our friends have stirred up enough trouble. Time to receive the bracelet. Hey, what's going on out there? I'm still in here in case you've forgotten. Sit tight, we'll be right back for you. What? You gotta get me out of here now. They're gonna kill me. I'm begging you, please. Shh, they'll heal you. Too late. Shit, who was that? Damn it, now he's running. Hey, are you going to help me or what? The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw from now. This kid's impatient. Thanks, I owe you one. For a moment there, I thought you were actually going to leave me behind. All that effort not to show for it. Sorry about that, but damn, didn't think anyone would have the balls to take on the vulture. No need to apologize. We're planning to save you eventually. Really? And I don't even know who you are. You secret admirers of mine or something? Sorry, kid, I don't even know who you are. Just having fun with you. But I do appreciate the help. This man they call the Vulture. I've seen his face before. Was he not the officer you confronted in town? The one and the same. When he's not masquerading as a gang leader, he serves as the deputy chief of the Death Watch. That would explain why the bandits are so confident they can avoid capture. You're trying to get back something the Vulture stole, right? Let me help. It's the least I could do after you bailed me out back there. I have an idea where he hid his cash. Reckon he's headed there now, too. We can go together. I got a score to settle with him myself. I don't doubt that you do, but we need to know what it is first. Will you tell us? Right, so, those bandits at Tonatiwa, they're called the Daybreakers. It was me and my friends that founded the group. What? But it wasn't a gang of cutthroats, not back then. We just want to protect the people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by the mining concerns, folks who need to help them even the odds. That was 3 years ago, and whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we knew how. With a duel. I see. By the old laws, anyone who loses in a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even those in position of authority. And we made damn sure they did, every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. Then, about a year ago, the Vulture and his thugs showed up. They got the better of us and took over the Daybreakers. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how they could make a fortune, easily, that was when we really won them over. Now the Daybreakers is nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on the people it was created to protect. That sounds familiar. I talked it over with my friends, Kawanika and Liwine. We all agreed that the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel. And he accepted. I still remember how he gloated that he'll win. But when the day came, he showed up with the Death Watch and had my friends arrested on charges of robbery. And if that wasn't enough, he set their bail at a price no one could ever hope to pay. With them locked away, there's no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not the Death Watch. And that's why you were ready to challenge him in the middle of town. I was, until that guy with the spear stopped me. No sooner had I stepped out of town that the Vulture miners' minions caught me by surprise. They took me prisoner then. Well, you know the rest. You said the Death Watch would be of no help. Are they all working for the Vulture then? No, not all of them. The sheriff, Kimaka, he's as honest as they come, a staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. If it were my word against the deputy chiefs, who do you think he'll believe? Well, if he knows where the Vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps he can help us recover Namika's bracelet. What do you think? For what it's worth, I have a plan. I can't do it alone. A plan? All I ask is that you hear me out, but not here. I'll be waiting for you at Sheshiwazi Springs. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. I guess we could decide what to do after he gives us the pitch. Well, this is probably the perfect time for me to end the stream tonight, folks. Thank you all so much that are watching, or maybe watching the VODs later today. But as always, I do a raid on somebody whenever I'm finished streaming. So if there's anybody in chat that wants to let me know who to raid, let me know. If not, I'm going to see who is on. Okay. Looks like Ixel Games is on, so we'll go say hi to them.
All right. Good.